Then, based on these inputs, it bifurcates your caliber into efficiency and deficiency. There are three things by which you understand things, that is known as acumen. By which you have understood things and beginning to do, that is known as caliber. By which you are going to do something with an intention, that is known as aptitude. So the intentional dimension is known as aptitude, the eligibility dimension is known as acumen, and a person's status of mastery or capability to perform is known as caliber. So it totally trifurcates the capability of the person's efficiency, deficiency, marks are very much put, and it guides the person to go into various methods of learning, understanding things. Whatever it may be, IT, BT or NT, whatever it may be, there are 5 common struggles. One is a person's attraction or fascination to the concept. I am studying NT, I am in IT. So this thing is something known as fascination. This fascination without proper tools for understanding, that is learning ability. So based on the opportunities for earning ability, without developing learning ability, most of the people are allured towards various methodologies of studies. So irrespective of the faculties, number 1, learning ability, number 2, short-term memory and long-term memory. Both are gifts of God or gifts of the brain. Wherever some melancholy happens in your life, it should be eroded because of short-term memory. If everything is forgotten, you cannot achieve in knowledge. If everything is remembered, then you will struggle in your life. So, both of the memories are sides of the same coin. Unfortunately, all the unwanted things are there in the long-term cabin, and the baggage of your education has been put wrongly in the short-term thing. So, learning ability, memory, mastery, gradual updatation and upgradation of one's own thing. Knowledge should not be stagnant, it should be upgraded. Number 4. Number 5th, I always used to say rejoiceable. You must feel relaxed. Whenever you read, you must not be seen as if you are coming from some war. Yes. Knowledge is a very convivial relation between the syllabus and a student, a master and a student, a system and a student. It is not a battle between two enemies. So, the same software, CogniFit, is very essential for all T's. Not only IT, BT, NT. All technologies, or even starting from a student, it is very much essential for it gives you learning ability, memory power, that is retention, mastery of a faculty, continuous capability of upgradation of things. If your intellect is not growing, the syllabus will be growing. The syllabus will be very much going, and you will be stagnant or you will be either put into degradation. Then how you can manage that? The 5th thing is relaxed way of learning in which we enjoy. Instead of bibliomania or systemphobia, we will develop bibliomania and systemmania instead of phobia. So these 5 things are supplied by CogniFit. Now what we want to say is, CogniFit is a company, and these people, they have developed that. That is Shlomo Brzezinski. He is a very great scientist. Shlomo Brzezinski. He has developed this software, and he has understood what is the nature of cogno-decline. Cogno-decline, the problems of cognitive technology, he has understood and he has developed. What here I want to say is, we have to establish a research institute that we can give through human sources or interdisciplinary sources of our own education or introspective internal management sources, which should be replaced for the software by which we can get the same benefits. And I want to put it once more so that it will be really understood. Whatever we are getting through a software, we have to try to get the same thing from other 3 sources. 1, an introspective way of learning by self-appraisal or by self-survival or by self-striving. Number 2, as a beneficent shower of a spiritual or intellectual guidance and transformation given by a person or a personality. Number 2. Number 3, by means of adapting the same interdisciplinary ways of systems. So we must get this from the education theory, number 1. If you get it from the system of education, that is number 1. If you develop by your own enthusiasm and what we call as persistent curiosity and hard work or diligence, that is number 2. If you get from a human source like instructor, preacher, teacher, tutor, guide, so we have to balance. It is not the way of life. to get food, to get love, to get affection, to get care, to get knowledge, everything. If there is a software, then what is the purpose of human interrelations? Huh? Now there is a recent research going on, very dangerous research in convergence. They are saying that you abolish all teachers. There is no necessity for teachers. Somebody is appreciating that. Out of their experience, it is just entry, I think. So what they say is, the more attractive tools are computer learning, multimedia presentation, virtual reality, visual presentation. All of these things are more enjoyable and attractive. And how long the person can see the face of, intolerably can see the face of the same teacher for a single year. It is not the process. So, there are two laws. Inside the student, relishability of your master. To understand and enjoy the greatness of your master is a different skill. That particular enzyme has been sealed inside you. If it is open, you can enjoy the master. And you can see novelty each and every day from the same master. The master may be same, and he cannot decorate as if there is multimedia presentation or a fashion show. He cannot make different dress, and he cannot create some sort of attraction which is by external embellishment and other things. He cannot do that. But still, there is a type of craving, there is a type of instinct in all students. Number one, if that particular instinct is properly driven by a sanskara, by an imprint or by proper methodology of care, certainly each and every day the teacher will be appearing new, enjoyable, relishable, worthy of respect. Likewise, the teacher is also having an enzyme by which he evinces his novelty, his greatness, his compassion, his erudition, his perspicacity, his embraceability, his adaptability, accessibility, approachability, everything. That seal is also locked for the teachers. So, neither the teachers are capable of revealing their greatness and novelty, nor the students are in the position to understand the novelty and greatness, which has resulted in the recent research where you install computers, virtual labs, and teleconferencing e-learning systems in the place of all masters, and no masters are required at all. So what I want to say is, instead of this CogniFit, the software, human relations, see, interrelations between humans of various kinds, like Acharya Shishya, that is the disciple and the master, husband and wife, children. See, if you have everything in your bank and if you are caretaking houses and old age homes, then it totally you abolish either your parents or parents abolish their children. So any provisions like old age homes, like orphanages, like 24 hours busy bee works and part-time jobs, abroad settlement, total isolation, destitute, innumerable things are there. Development of technology, now it is collapsing the intersocial network. If the intersocial network on domestic, social, academic and professional status is collapsed, then the Prathama Sutra or the fundamental string of the superstring theory, which is just holding this world, that will lose its balance. That will result in production of cyborgs. So we have to be careful that only relations, these things are supportive tools, only relations can build, human to human relations, human to para-human relations, and human to subhuman relations. This interrelativity and interaction, that is going to contribute much, without which we cannot get anything at all. So 4 major divisions are there in cognitive technology. One is cognitive design, second is cognitive development, third is cognitive decline, and fourth is cognitive decision or dedication. So what is the cognitive design? I already told what is cognitive design. Starting from awareness, you are seeing things.